Might as well put him to work.
So I don't know what happened to the audio on this, but this is the completed project we've been working on. This is something Dad wanted to do ever since I got the little sheep baler. We took replacement spears and added to an existing hay spear. And we took 2 more last year and added to the front, which allowed Dad to haul 3 bales instead of 2. We previously had it bolted down low, but then the spears would flop around. So we moved them up higher this time. And it still functions with the 3rd spear if you just barely put it in at the top. But Dad wanted to complete this project, and we were going to buy a new spear for the rear, but we didn't find the right one that we were looking for, so we created our own. And I had forgotten all about this extra wide hay spear on the rear. I'd forgotten about that one.
Well, it raises up high, but I would like the spears to be more at an upward angle than they are. A little bit more of an upward angle to be able to get the right so that the bales don't slide off the back. But we're gonna go give it a try. Well, Emily and Harvester did some cleaning up around the house here, and Chris and Jordan, they're all up at Home Depot getting a well tank to try to fix this well problem we've been having forever, since early last summer, because it keeps burning through switches like you're going out of style. So we're going to take a chance on changing the air tank, and hopefully that'll alleviate our problem. Otherwise, we're going to let somebody else figure it out, because we're tired of changing well switches and having the well switches stick every day, or once a week, or whatever, however fast it's happening. We usually unstick it every day after it starts sticking, and then, I don't know, we've been changing switches like, you know, every couple weeks. This stuff gets old, man. And then you realize the water is all around the farm are leaking. Well, that's because the well is running at wide open pressure, and so then you go mess with the well and it starts working again, and then 5 minutes later, it ain't right. So we're going to try to work on that. Tonight's the big Super Bowl. So everybody wants to watch the big Super Bowl. So we're going to go feed some cows. And if we got time and it ain't too cold, maybe we'll come back here to the shed and work on some more stuff. I need to get to working on the little loader. I didn't video it the other day, but I fired it up and we were putting it back together. Well, 2 of those hydraulic hoses I guess they got a little hot and one of them popped. So we knew that was a possibility, even though we also still had the cylinder leaking. So we are going to have to fix that. Anyways, ta-da. Stop, please. It will work, provided the ones on the back don't fall off, because they were sitting and not enough at an angle. Well, we can't exactly put them in the ring like this, so we're going to have to put them down and fork them at a time, one at a time. But that's a necessary evil. At least it's easier to carry more over here. Hit the gate coming through. She goes, "You hit the gate." Well, that other hay spear that Dad wanted us to buy, that thing was a whole lot wider than this one. Let's see if we can do this between the spears. No, that didn't work so hot. These bales are hard to stab anyways. I don't care which one you get. I never want a spear. Then you gotta come in at a hard angle to get them to spear. That bull right there, his mama already weaned him. I need to get rid of him. He's bigger than the rest of them. I can't drive through the center. It's too soft. So I have to go around the outside to do this stuff. One of the brand new U-bolts on the right side is already snapped off. It's already broken. That side's good. But on the right side, it done snapped off already. It's a brand new U-bolt.
y'all, I got the new tank in. I got the new pressure switch in. And it is actually working for 5 minutes like it's supposed to. But we don't want to get excited or nothing. Because that's when everything goes wrong. Just like it's broken clamp on my hay spear. I got excited about that. Just about that time I realized it was broken. But anyways. So, we had a 25-gallon tank in the well, but Home Depot, we can only get a 20-gallon tank to replace it because, you know, dimensions. The dimensions wouldn't fit. So, let's hope that'll work for now. Well, y'all, it's doing that again. I'm out doing some errands right now after work. Chris took care of the cows this evening. But it's doing this stuff. They're calling the 3 to 5. I wish I'd never seen any of it. Glad I don't live somewhere where snow is like an everyday thing. I hate snow. Just makes everything worse. I can't honestly tell you anything that snow makes better. I guess moisture in the ground would work, but you know, it can rain and I could be just as happy with that. So, anyways, running errands. Catch you later. 5 o'clock in the evening, y'all. And it's mighty white out here. And it's starting to accumulate from where it was before. I hear we got 3 to 5 inches coming at us. We'll see what happens. But it's obviously going to dump it down. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. And then Saturday, this is Tuesday. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. And I think Saturday it's supposed to get 60 degrees. That's the kind of weather I'm used to. Snow, and then several days of snow on the ground, and it all just melts away. That storm we had before, that definitely was abnormal for us. That's one of them old time storms that we had years ago, many years ago. Only comes around like every 10 or so years. But hopefully this one pans out to be like a normal one. Anyways, y'all, that's what's going on in our neighborhood. So, I just want to touch on a subject real quick. Dad's last ride video. Y'all are something else, man. It's over 50,000 views now. It's definitely blew right on past everything else. Like the milking parlor video with Coolon Farms. Like, that thing wasn't doing anything. It wasn't really doing anything. And then I looked away and didn't look back, and next thing I know, there's all kinds of views on there. I had like 20,000 views. And then some. But this video here, this Dad's last ride video, boy, it's slick. Come on, truck, let's go. Come on, we gotta go this way. But yeah, that video has been going crazy. Unfortunately, due to the content, they said they couldn't fully monetize the video. But it's getting views. We're getting a whole mess of subscribers non-stop because of it. So I guess it ain't all bad, but it ain't making much money, that's for certain. But you know, I didn't figure it even would get anywhere close to what it's doing right now. But yeah, it's like 50,000 views on that video. Definitely my highest gross video ever. That's probably more than all of them combined, all the rest of them combined, which is pretty awesome, y'all. Somebody's going really slow up here with a car hauler, a wedge trailer. All right, y'all. I'll get back to you when we're doing something interesting. But thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all a lot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave comments. If you leave comments, that thing, like, takes off. People leaving comments, for some reason, people leaving comments just makes things fly through the videos. But anyways, tis snowing. Tis snowing a lot. And the road has disappeared on this side of the county line. It has disappeared. Only due to the massive amount of traffic going this way.